Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. Well, the big game hunts may be over. Now it's time to start talking about management of our big game. And tonight we're talking specifically elk management. A few months ago, an elk committee was formed to look at our management here in Utah. They came up with a goal of maintaining the quality of our elk herd in Utah, but also at the same time increasing the opportunity. How do you do that? Well, we're going to find out by talking to Dax Mangus, the big game coordinator for the state of Utah. The popularity of elk hunting is demanding some changes in the way Utah manages our elk herds. Utah's current elk management plan expires this year, so a new 20-member committee was formed to evaluate and recommend new strategies to the public for hunting elk.
But we'd had a couple pretty big issues that really rose up that we knew we needed to tackle and deal with. One of them was just kind of the ongoing point creep for limited entry bull hunting opportunities, but probably the huge one was general season elk hunting. Our biggest change is going to be, instead of having one 13-day hunt for the rifle, we're going to recommend having two 7-day hunts. So two shorter rifle hunts. And on that first hunt, we're going to recommend a quota of 15,000 permits. But during the second season, we're going to offer unlimited permits.
The last few years, general season elk tags have been selling out in hours. Dax says this second season, with unlimited permits, will allow families to continue their yearly tradition of hunting elk.
It'll be a hard hunt. You know, that's the trade-off. But you can do it every single year. And we can do that without having a big impact on the resource.
There's probably 200 or 300 right there.
The proposal is also looking to turn some limited entry units that have lower elk densities and lower success rates into general season units.
So they're not a slam dunk, but I think those will be a good fit under the any bull strategy rather than under the limited entry strategy.
Currently, there are 76,000 applicants trying to draw 3,000 limited entry tags each year. If a youth were to start applying today at 12 years old, several popular units would take that youth over 100 years to be guaranteed a tag. The committee thought our current elk strategy was not sustainable.
And I think folks with 20 points, 25 points, they don't really want to change a whole lot, but when they realized, do I want my posterity to be able to hunt? Do I want my kids or grandkids to be able to hunt? They realized, you know, maybe we've got to do something. We can offer 40 to 50% more permits if we lower the age objective by 1 year and still have pretty good success rates and great bulls being harvested. And so we looked really hard at that, and we're recommending changes to a few of the higher age class objectives for our limited entry units. With the changes in the age class, you might have to hunt a little harder. And a lot of hunters, and the attitude of the committee was, we're willing to accept a little more challenge if it means we get to hunt a little more often, or our kids or grandkids are going to be able to hunt.
Other changes in this proposal include creating an unlimited youth general season elk permit that is valid during all general season any bull and spike hunts, starting the limited entry archery hunt 4 days later, but also ending it 4 days later, giving archers 4 more days during the rut, adding mid-season any weapon hunts on more limited entry units, and shortening the limited entry any weapon hunt from 9 days to 5. The idea is to make tougher hunts that have more elk hunting opportunity across the state.
We're trying to maintain the quality elk hunting that folks love in the state of Utah, but also find ways to increase opportunity by pushing some limits, thinking outside the box, and maybe trying a few new things.
There's a lot to digest with this proposal, a lot of questions that a lot of hunters have. If you have any, obviously go to the DWR's website to check out the proposal, or better yet, go to their YouTube channel. There's an hour-long video that explains, with a lot of graphics, some of the proposal ideas and the reasonings behind the proposal. And again, you have until November 22nd to make a public comment, and I really encourage you to go to those RAC meetings that start next week and the week after in different regions and voice your concerns or approval.